Here for you this evening. I've updated the preseason update of the Madden 22 roster. And how you get that is you cannot see it because my webcam frame is in the way, sorry, but you just scroll over to the right, the NFL Shield, click on that. Then scroll down and click on Share and Manage Files. Click on Download Community Files. Uh-oh. That happens sometimes. There it goes. Just click it again, and you gotta wait for everything to populate, and then you can change it to draft class. This draft class is pretty good. This is the best one I've seen so far. I haven't looked at that one, but this Draft 22 here by GOB1GR3D has the top 100 players, and that's pretty good. The actual players, the rest of them I don't know about. Okay, but if you go up to roster, mine might be the newest one. There it is. Steve, it's the one with the second. It's Steve Money is the name of the roster, and my username on EA is Thrillcat with 2 T's. And so you can also go all the way over and sort by date, upload date, and mine will be one of the most recent. So that person. Okay, all those guys uploaded one today, but it doesn't give any information. Mine gives information. So anyway, as it says, updated through 8/26, including the 3 recent trades. Those trades are, let's see, Sean Wade, cornerback from the Ohio State University, traded to New England from Baltimore for a 2022 7th round pick and a 2023 5th round pick. Let's see, the other trades were another one. Ryan Santoso, kicker, traded to Carolina from the New York Giants for 2022 7th round pick, and in order to get that, he must be active for 2 games. Where's that? Denzel Perryman, inside linebacker, is traded to Las Vegas Raiders from Carolina Panthers for a 2020 7th round pick. Oh, the Perryman with the 2022 7th round pick was traded for a 2022 6th round pick to the Raiders from Carolina. And I think there was one more. Come on, where is it? Sony Michel traded to the Los Angeles Rams from the New England Patriots for a 2022. I can't see what it is. What is it? 2022 6th round pick and a 2023 4th round pick. So there you go. So I've got those included, and plus all the other. Marvin Hall, wide receiver, released by New England. Trying to see if there's any huge news on the Washington football team specifically. Released most recently Tamara Hemingway, tight end, and on the 24th they released Justice Reed, defensive end, Justin Phillips, linebacker. They waived Steven Sims Jr. on August 23rd. He's since been picked up by Buffalo and that has happened in my roster. They waived Greg Stroman, cornerback, Nick Gugamos, tight end. He was never in the game. Lamar Miller, running back. So that left him with 3 running backs. But I created rookie Jaret Patterson. That's the only person I've created in this roster because he almost certainly will make that team. They claimed tight end Caleb Wilson on August 15th, and all these have been in there. Waived Kelvin Harmon, wide receiver. Waived Chris Millis, safety, and that all of those have been in there. So let's take a look. Go back. All right, and to edit rosters, you go to the shield, and then you scroll down 1 to edit rosters, and then you can see what's going on there. So let's go to the football team. There we are, right there. Okay. Also, I've got my, as you can see, my 24, my Gibson jersey. Nope, actually it's a Champ Bailey jersey. And this is one of the ones that you buy the cheaper ones and you get lucky sometimes. This one does not have Redskins anywhere on it. And so no logo either. So this one just has the colors, the number, and Champ Bailey's name on the back of it. So let's see, what am I looking for with this? Let's go to quarterback. Obviously Fitz. Going to be the starter. He's not going to be playing. There's Antonio Gibson, and as you can see, Jaret Patterson. 73 might be a little bit higher than EA will give him to start out with. He can return kicks though as well. They've been trying him out there, so he may do that. And they released Lamar Miller as another running back. They released him a few days ago, so probably going to keep Jaret Patterson. And he was a high school teammate of Chase Young. No fullbacks on the Washington roster. Let's see, McLaurin, Samuel Humphreys, and then De'Ami Brown. This is what I was telling you. So since then, the people ahead of him in EA ratings were Steven Sims Jr. and Kelvin Harmon, and they have both been released. So he was a pretty high draft pick. I meant to have the draft picks up here so I could tell you what round, but I did not. Not that big a deal, I guess. But he was drafted, I want to say, 3rd or 4th round. So, and you still got Sims, and these last Wright and Milne have been working on returning kicks as well, so they could possibly make it for the special teams work. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so maybe 6. So 2 of these guys going to be on the practice squad most likely, unless they get waived and somebody else picks them up. Like Buffalo already picked up Steven Sims Jr. They got Caleb Wilson, claimed him off of waivers. Bates was a 3rd round draft pick, I think. They got Seals Jones for veteran depth. It's possible Seals Jones won't make it to the roster. Obviously, Logan Thompson, he should be ranked way higher than 77, at least 82. Right, and we got Charles Leno Jr. He's going to be the starter at left tackle. Lucas, probably. Don't have that many like extra offensive linemen anymore. Schweitzer was the starter in the first game, and he apparently was practicing better and so forth. But like in the second preseason game, Flowers impressed the coaches, supposedly. I know it's supposedly. I say supposedly for fun sometimes. And so Eric Flowers, though, impressed in the second preseason game. And so he's been working with the number one unit. So they've been going back and forth. And so maybe Eric Flowers will be the starter then. Obviously, Madden rating people think that he's better. So we'll see about that. Roulier is your starter at center. Larson, maybe they could release him. It's possible. 6-year veteran. Ismail has been there for just 1 year. Was a rookie last year. All right, and of course Brandon Sheriff playing on his franchise tag this year, and hopefully can get him signed. Sadiq Charles can play guard and tackle, so he's almost definite for it. Ben Chawal, or however you pronounce it. Sorry, Bo, if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. From the Wisconsin Badgers, as you can see, and he might not make, might have to be released or practice squad, something like that. Again, the practice squad is going to have extra people on it. It might be 15. I don't know, but more than it usually does. Usually has 10. But because of COVID last year, they increased it, and they also made it so that veterans can be on there, because it was up to 2 years previously. Sam Cosme, rookie, only 66, was their second round draft choice, but I think he's going to be pretty good, so hopefully they'll raise him up a little bit in the ratings. Maybe as soon as the first, after the final 53 are announced and they put out their first ratings. I don't know if they'll do that right after that, or if they'll wait till like right before the first games. All right, we got Sweat and Chase Young as the starting ends. And out of Two Hill, Bradley King, Smith Williams, Tony, and Wise. Let's say Wise probably definitely not going to make it. And out of Tony, Smith Williams, and Bradley King, and Two Hill, probably two of those, maybe three of those will make it. I don't know. I wouldn't even want to guess. As you can see, Smith Williams and Tony are the Madden favorite. Oh no, Two Hills 65 as well. So I wouldn't even know. I haven't heard anything about which one might be better. All the defensive tackles are staying, and I think they have another one on there, Bada, who doesn't count because he's an international player. Doesn't count against the 80-man roster. I think they're required to be by this date. Holcomb starting. Jamin Davis is how it's pronounced. I did almost pronounce it wrong again. But yeah, so he's starting at middle linebacker. John Bostic is the other outside linebacker. Kunes. They released Justin Phillips. That was another outside linebacker. They released him. Norris may be the odd man out here. For cornerback, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Johnson, Apke is, I think he's their #1 special teams player. Doesn't return kicks, but I think he's their #1 special teams player. So that helps in making the roster. Johnson can return, and that helps as well. So they would have to, I would think they would keep Moreland. Daryl Roberts would have to, I guess, not impress them at all in order to be. St. Just is a rookie. They just drafted him this year. He's been making a good impression in camp. So I think they'll keep him. So if I had to guess, I'd say Roberts, but I don't. That's just a guess. I don't know what the coaches will do. Who knows? Bobby McCain can play free safety or corner, and that again makes one of these guys possibly expendable. I thought they would probably start Cameron Curl at free safety, but he could start Bobby McCain. Reeves is, I think he's decent on special teams, pretty good, I think. As a matter of fact, here Collins and rookie Derek Forrest, I think the 7th round for him from the Cincinnati Bearcats. DeShazer Everett is special teams captain, has been for a good number of years. So I don't know. Cole Luke, I would say probably odd man out here. So, but I think Collins recovered from his, I think Achilles is what it was on him, maybe, or ACL. I cannot remember. Sorry. Hopkins and Tressway, and I went ahead and released. They had Cheeseman from the state up north, from the school up north. They had him in as a tight end and ranked something crazy like 23 overall, which is what they do to long snappers. I don't know why they put them in the game. They don't put all of them in the game, just some of them, and I don't know why they would do that. Maybe just the rookies, because he was a rookie. I don't know what their reasoning is for that. So, but that's about it. Let's see who the remaining free agents. We talked about these guys. Schwartz, I know, is coming off a major injury, and at 9 years. Maybe he'll retire. Maybe he's just waiting to get. Maybe he needs more time to get better. DeCastro, I don't know. Richard Sherman, I think legal issues. Apologize if I'm wrong about that, but I thought something like that. So we'll see about that. Olivier Vernon, injured, so. He may have to get well before somebody will sign him. Let's see. Somebody needs a punter. I don't think he retired. Casey Kaepernick. I don't think anybody's going to sign him, despite the high Madden rating. Golden Tate. Damon Harrison Sr., defensive tackle. Played 9 years. Larry Fitzgerald said he was not. What did he say? He's something. I can't remember. It was kind of a little bit weird. He wasn't aching to play football or something like that. Or basically, he didn't have the desire to play football right now. So maybe though, if a team gets an injury and like it's one that has a shot at the Super Bowl, then maybe he might sign with them. I don't know. I don't know what Trey Burton's deal is, but I would be interested in him. Rated 79, assuming he's worth that, and that's a good accurate rating for him. I'd be interested in him for Washington if he's actually a free agent. And these, I think all these are right. There's Adrian Peterson. Remember him? Garyon Conley from the Ohio State University. Josh Norman, formerly of the Washington football team. And these guys a lot of them are looking for work, and they'll probably find it. And there'll be a lot of roster moves. Fortunately, EA will take care of that for me before the start of the season. And then once the season starts, I think they're pretty good about releasing a new one every week. If for whatever reason they don't do that, I'll put out more of them. But anyway, this is, like I said, this is my 4th preseason roster, and I got early access to the game, so I started early with it. And as you saw, I'm the 2nd most downloaded of the rosters. So, but that's basically all I have. RG3, formerly of Washington football team. He cut his hair. I did not know that. Let's see, was there anything else? Let me look at the list. No, I think that's good. Steven Wisniewski, guard, retired with the Chiefs. He was not even in the game, so I didn't have to do anything with him. Oh, if you're looking for any of the players that retired in my roster, I changed them to punter, so they are still in the game. So if you need them for whatever reason, all the players that retired. Alrighty, well, I got to get up at 4 a.m. for work, and so I will bid you all a good night. Maddie Bags. Thanks, Maddie. Maddie likes my room. Yep. Oh, my chair flipped down. There we go. Whoops. Hope that wasn't down that far the whole time. Alrighty.